Alright guys, I am here with another haul for you. I'm going to show you some things that I recently picked up at some Goodwills and consignment stores to resell online for my business. If you are not aware, I am a full-time reseller. My name is Heather. If you're new here, I go by the Canary Closet everywhere and all of my social media channels. You can find all that information down below. If you haven't yet subscribed, I do 4 reseller videos a week to help you to make more money, to learn new tags, to learn new brands, to learn new keywords. So please consider doing that if you haven't yet. Sorry, I have a hiccup. If you have subscribed, thank you. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate you. A free way that you can help me is to give this video a thumbs up and to comment sometime at some point throughout the video. I don't like to say that all the time, but I feel like if I don't, it doesn't happen as much. And then like this past week, my videos weren't doing very well compared to what they were before, and I feel like I wasn't maybe saying that as much. My what sold video was like, it's kind of sketchy and scary, like really low views. So I'm just going to put it out there. If you guys like to help me out, that's a free way you can help me. All you have to do is just like click a button. It's very simple. So we are going to first of all grab my water because I can feel that my throat is a little scratchy and I don't want to have to keep trying to cough. By the time you guys are seeing this, I am on my trip. If you want to follow along and see more like personal photos and things like that of what me and my husband are doing, you can follow me on Instagram. This is really exciting. This is a new with tags Lululemon dress. This is called the Court Crush dress. I got this at a consignment store. This retailed for $138. It is in a size 8. It has a 4-inch liner. It's in a really pretty light purple color. I think this is so cute. So it's a higher neckline. And then it's got the little like full skirt. This is super cute. This is going to do so well. The logo is back here somewhere. Oh, it's right here. So if you guys see anything that you like, you're like, hey, I want that. Or I would like that for my daughter or my husband or, you know, my sister. You could message me on Instagram. That is the fastest way. You could also email me if you don't use Instagram. And I will get back to you and give you a price. This is just a basic white Lululemon like minimalist type t-shirt. I don't know the style of this. I'll have to possibly try to look it up, although I feel like it's going to be hard. It has a little slit down here. If you guys happen to know the style of this, put it down below in the comments. It just seems like a good little basic, so not a ton of money on that. I can't tell you comps on stuff right now because I'm pulling this out of my bag. I don't do long research at the store unless it's something I'm unsure of, but stuff that I'm sure of, I don't do research until before I list it. This is the brand Anatomy, and I've sold this brand pretty well recently. I've had a couple of jackets do really well for me, so the tank tops obviously aren't going to go as much. This is made in Italy, which is a sign that it could be more valuable. This is a blue and white striped. It's got a little bit of a metallic stripe in there. So just because it says it's made in Italy does not always mean it's going to be worth picking up. So definitely make sure that you do your own research within the brand. And then we have a striped top, and this is from Lily Pulitzer. Lily Pulitzer sells best for me in the spring summer. This one's a size small. It's a cotton spandex blend, probably a 3/4 length sleeve, blue and white striped, and it just says Lily in a couple little spots around the shirt. So that is exciting. While I'm gone, my daughter Grace is going to come over a couple of times. She has moved out, but she's going to come over a couple of times and ship for me, and I'm going to just change my eBay shipping and handling time to 3 to 4 days. I asked my son Ryan, but he actually hates it. And so I don't want to like force him. Like when I went on my vacation with my sister, my mom, I kind of made him. I was like, I need you to do this, but I'm like, I don't want to be like a jerk. So he's like, I don't want to do it. Like he was having issues with his computer. It really was. The printer was messing up. I don't know. So my daughter's like, I'll do it, even though she lives over in Omaha. She lives like 20 minutes away from me. But she said she'd come over a couple times. And I'm like, okay, good. Then I don't have to like turn it to like a 8-day shipping or something. I can keep it a little bit less. This is a Lacoste shirt. The vintage ones can do well, but so can the newer ones. So it's kind of more of a very preppy style. It has that alligator embroidered logo. This brand can be faked, although I don't know how much it is, but just make sure that you kind of just look over the details in the tag. Just a half button polo there. Cotton blend, and that should do pretty well. I would guess I would list this around $35. So some things I can guess what I'm going to list it at. But some things I will need to look up. This is a linen top from Eileen Fisher. Even though it's a smaller size, linen is selling so crazy for me right now. Like, I can't hardly keep it in my store. This one, actually it's a size medium. Sorry about that, medium. And it is a boxy, kind of oversized little teal linen top. So I definitely wanted to grab that. Next up, we have a pair of mother jeans, and I love selling mother jeans. It's one of the denim jeans that I will still pick up in skinny because I can still get around, usually around $30 to $35. These are called the Runaway in the color Jaded. They are a size 26, and they're kind of like a little bit of a boot cut or a flare. So a darker wash, boot cut or a flare, that does mean they're going to sell for a higher amount. There's tons of different styles for mother jeans. Some sell better than others. So obviously, again, check your style. This is another anatomy tank top. I would pick up this brand if I see it cheap. Like with everything. Even I've sold it like in just plain black pants, and they've done well too. Next up, this is a really pretty top, and this is from Vineyard Vines. This is in a size medium. This feels like J. McLaughlin's Catalina cloth, which if you know that, it's kind of like a scuba stretchy material. It almost feels like a swimsuit type material. This is in like new condition, size medium, would be perfect for a cruise or a vacation or just a fun little cute top for work. And then you probably can guess the brand from this print if you resell a lot, and it is Lily Pulitzer. This is their Luxe Athletic line, which is their athletic line. This is in a size medium, and it is a skirt. So it has shorts built in, which I will make sure to put in the description because some people do want to know that and they are looking for that specifically. And then the last thing from the consignment store are these pair of Tory Burch shoes. They have this square detail on the toe with the logo. They're a size 6.5. They are in really, really good condition. So I'm excited to sell those. I love selling Tory shoes and bags. So that is it from consignment. I'm back to like 140 something drafts. I don't know what I need to get it out. My husband and I are talking about doing a week first, but we might end up just taking a little bit longer to get back just because we don't want to drive, because we're going to Estes Park and then we're going to Arches in Moab, Utah, and we don't want to drive all the way from Moab, Utah to Council Bluffs, Iowa. And that would be horrible. Well, for me especially, I hate long road trips. I actually don't even really... Road trips are okay if I can stop a lot, but honestly, I would rather fly everywhere, but it's expensive. So we are going to road trip, and we're going to, on the way back, we're going to stop at Mesa Verde Park, and then we're also, I think, going to stop in Colorado Springs. So some cool stuff to see along the way, but that being said, we might be gone for like 8 or 9 days instead of 7. Okay. Anyway, that's what's going on in my life. These are a pair of American Eagle jeans. These say Stretched on them, which is a newer style, and that means they don't really have much stretch. These are this super high-rise baggy straight. Tells you the style right here. This is a style I don't hardly see very often, which made me want to pick them up. They're a size 4. They're a light wash. Baggy jeans are more in style right now than a skinny or a fitted or even a straight leg. So I definitely wanted to grab those. Next up is a... seems like a Y2K. Oh, maybe not. This is Ecote. Where is this sold? ECOTE, if you're listening. Where is this sold? This is a size large. It was in the skirts, but I think it's a dress. And I think it's a strapless dress. Would you guys think this is a dress? I do. It's like lacy, chiffon-y. I mean, because otherwise it'd be a really long skirt, unless you're like really tall like me. I think it's a strapless dress, but I think this looks Y2K 90s, so that's why I grabbed it. So we'll figure out a style. I mean, figure out what style that is and figure out how to price it. Okay, next up is a blazer, and this is from the brand J. Crew. This is a really nice, like, houndstooth. I think this print is houndstooth. Correct me if I'm wrong. Size 8 blazer. This is going to most likely sell in the fall, but that being said, I've been selling wool blazers and coats, and it's June right now, so you never know. It is a wool blend, only 19% wool, but I will put wool blend in the title because that is something that people search for, so you have to kind of think about that when you're making your titles and descriptions of what are people searching for. Next up is a pair of denim overalls, and these are from, where are they from? Okay, we're just gonna look here. Oh, they're from Madewell. These are a pair of Madewell overalls, and they're in a size medium. So overalls can do pretty well in lots of brands. These ones are like a medium wash, and they do have more of like a straighter leg or something. There's like some skinny leg Madewell overalls, and those ones don't do good, at least not for me. They don't have good average sold comps, but that style should do better. This is a vintage like nightgown, little, or like, I don't know what you would call this. I mean, a nightgown, that's what I would call it. It's California Dynasty, size large, made in the USA. It's floral, and it has like these little lace details. You could wear this as a mini dress with the kind of style that people are wearing right now. It's very dainty and feminine and pretty. So I decided to get that. My husband's upstairs working, and I really hope he doesn't come down in the middle of my video because I don't like that. I don't like people around when I'm filming. I mean, when I'm like talking to the camera, I don't know. It's like still kind of embarrassing. So hopefully he'll just stay upstairs. This is an Eileen Fisher top. This is a blue, size small. It's boxy, oversized, and I think this one is something with organic, if I remember correctly. Oh, virgin wool and linen. Okay, virgin wool and linen. So smaller sizes in Eileen Fisher with substantial fabrics, I'll still pick up. If this was just one of their like stretchy, like viscose tops, I would not have picked it up. Next up, we have a black sweatshirt, and this is Puma, but it is a collaboration with BMW Motorsports, and I've seen this sell pretty decent before, so that's why I decided to grab it. I think I've sold one a really long time ago. It's size extra large. It's a women's. It's got like the holographic logo here. It is more of a crop style, and then here's the BMW logo as well. And then on the sleeve it says Motorsport. So that is kind of a unique piece, and I just sold something on Poshmark. Should we see what it is together? Did you guys hear? You know what I've been annoyed about? There's some ad that comes on, I think it comes on YouTube, and it's an ad for Poshmark, and then they make that sound that when you make a sale, and I thought it was mine, and I was so bad. Okay, I saw this Allie Miles top for $22. So this is just a bread and butter brand that I pick up all the time. That's just like a black and white layered top. So I'm happy. That's one that I've had for a while, so I'm happy I finally sold. Let's get back into the haul. We are at 13 minutes. Okay. Although by the time you guys see this, I had to cut out a couple things at the beginning because I kept stuttering over my words. This is a Burberry shirt, and it has a little bit of holes up here by the tag, but I'm still going to try to sell it because it's Burberry. It's got the Nova check right there. It's got the little logo in the chest. It's a men's gray short sleeve polo in a size medium. So I'll sell it for lower, but I think I can still sell it because I could see somebody just wanting the Burberry and not really caring about those little spots on the back of the neck. Next up, this is kind of an experiment piece. Do you guys know anything about these nylon Nike hats? Because I found a couple of them. I know I've seen in some groups that there's certain ones that can go for a ton of money. I looked up this one, and it was like very, oh my gosh, no, this one has, wait, that's supposed to be like that, or is it not? I was like, does it have little holes? But it looks like in each seam, there's like, it's kind of meshy, but I feel like some of them are more than others. So, I'm gonna have to do some research on that. Either way, Featherlight, we'll see. It's not something I have any clue about, but it was super cheap, so I'm like, I'm gonna try it. These are a pair of Crocs. They're like a snakeskin reptile pattern. These are a women's size 9. Crocs are selling really well for me right now. $20 to $25 for the most part. Ellie? I think I hear Ellie. These are some potato chip clips that I got from my cupboard. We have this vintage South Pole shirt. This came out in the new rack. Ellie, are you coming over? She's trying to walk past the cat. There you are. No, maybe she's not going to come over. Anyway, I don't sell this kind of stuff, but I feel like this is trending right now. It's a South Pole size large, and it is like shiny and sparkly and very Y2K and vintage, so I went ahead and grabbed it. I have no clue what I should list it for. If you guys have any ideas, put it down below in the comments. I'll see if I can find something similar. This is a shoe brand that I love to sell, and it is ultra whenever I have been picking them up recently, they've been selling extremely quickly. These are a pair of men's. They're in a size 11.5. I paid $7.99 for them. They usually have a wider like toe box. I'm most likely going to throw these in the wash just to get them in really good condition. It'll usually clean up that white part for me super good without me having to scrub or anything. So, but there is a little stain right here actually. So I'm going to try to spray some stain remover on that and get that out. And then I got another one of those Nike hats. Now let me check this one. This one doesn't have the exact same seams, but it's like the nylon hat. So I have to do some research on that. Okay, let's keep going. We have some boots. These are a pair of leather boots. They are women's from Durango. Durango is not a brand I normally would always pick up, but very good time to be listing cowboy boots in the summer. Size 11. 11M, women's 12-inch Western chocolate boots. They are in excellent condition. They look like they're in like new condition. So I went ahead and grabbed them. Festival and rodeo season is here, and we have a lot of fake cowboys that will wear those when they go out. These are a pair of sandals. They look like Crocs, but they're from the brand Bird Dogs, which I've sold before in like men's shorts. So let me know if you've sold the sandals. These are a size 11 for like a coral orange color with a navy blue top. So I decided to try those out. Oops, I missed my tub. And then next up, we have a pair of REI Co-op shorts. These are in a men's size 34, hiking brand. Nothing special, but just a pair of cargo outdoor shorts, and people need that kind of stuff right now. So I went ahead and grabbed that. These are a pair of pants, and these are from Duluth. When I was watching Kaylee Lane the other day, she talked about Duluth trading pants during the hiking season of women's larger sizes do well. So I'm going to try them out. They're a size 14 by 33. I've sold them before, but I think seasonality matters, and I think last time I wasn't listing them in the correct season. So these are a tan pair, long, again, hiking pants, cargo, women's. So we'll see how those do. This is a men's dress shirt. This is by the brand Untuckit, pink and blue, long sleeve, excellent condition. I already said long sleeve, button-up shirt. I give a lot of my men's stuff to my brother. This one was $7.99 though, so I might list it. He gives me a commission on top of it, so I try to get him stuff that's like cheaper. These I just got from my husband to try on. They're a pair of Quicksilver shorts. They're in a size 32, and they're just a pair of like tan khaki cargo shorts. My kids just got him some new cargo shorts for Father's Day, and he's like, oh, they fit me, but they're not like as long as I want them. But he like wants to wear like the really old school ones, which I maybe could find in the thrift store, but they're like slightly above his knee. I'm like, that's not like they're a 5-inch inseam, so we'll see how he likes those ones. And then I also grabbed these Carhartt shorts. These are like a gray. They have this ripstop material, so you can see it kind of looks like a grid. And the ripstop, people do search for. These are cargo. Did I say that? And they're in a size 36. They're a relaxed fit. So I will put ripstop in my title and description. And yes, okay. One more bag, guys. One more bag. When are you guys seeing this? I'm trying to think of how I'm putting on my schedule. I don't know. If I don't get out my normal 4 videos, I'll be back to normal soon. So just don't like forget about my channel. This is a brand that can be a Bolo for pajamas. It is Print Fresh. And there were 3 Print Fresh pajama tops on the new rack. This is in a size 1X, which is excellent. This is a pink floral with hummingbirds on it. It's so pretty. It's a short sleeve button-up pajama top. I went and searched the pajama bottoms, and I kept looking at the new racks that came out, and they didn't have the matching bottoms, which would have been even better. But yeah, these were all $3.99, which was great. This one is a 1X as well. This tag looks a little bit different, so look out for Print Fresh. This one's a lemon. Short sleeve button-up lemon pajama top. Very cute. If you guys know of any other pajama brands that do well, put it down below in the comments. This one's, again, 1X. This one is a leopard, cheetah, I guess jungle. I see like a, what is this thing called? A lemur? Jungle print animal. So that was exciting. I got all 3 of those in a row. I was like, yes. And then we have this Carhartt flame resistant or fire resistant. I don't remember what the FR stands for, This is in a size 2XL men's, long sleeve, like really thick shirt. So you're going to use this when you're working with fire. Which Ryan, my son, is going to do a welding job. He's going to look for one. Okay, that's my hangers. Once he turns 18 in January, for now he's still at Texas Roadhouse. So there was 2 of them anyway, but that's too big for him. Also, thank you to everybody that has been talking about Ryan, or thinking for him, praying for him. He's doing well. I mean, he's doing fine now. It's not bothering him that much. After the surgery, like, that's when it's going to be rough. These are a pair of Sweet Flex leggings. I haven't found these in a long time. They remind me of the brand Skinify, which I do pick up a lot. These ones are a size 6, and they have these like compression bands. So if you see any leggings with these like ruched looking compression like panels down them, go ahead and look them up. These ones are going to do good as well. Sweet Flex has really good sold comps, and so that was an exciting find. We also got these black joggers, and these are Lululemon. These have the logo, and it's kind of hard to see, but it's right there. These are a size 4, so they are my daughter's size, but they're probably not going to be long enough for her. She has long legs like me, even though she's not as tall as me. She has really long legs, so she has to get talls and longs for a lot of her pants. So I will go ahead and sell those. I knew what these were right when I saw the fabric, so after you resell for a while, you pick up on stuff like this, and these are a pair of St. John pants, which is very, very expensive. It will not resell anywhere near, but definitely going to grab them. They're size 4. This is their Santana knit, which is, people search for that. They're a pair of cream high-rise, like straight leg pair of pants. I probably will list those around $50. That would just be my guess. Another pair of Duluth. These ones are a 14 by 33 again. I think I actually have another pair in there. These ones are like a pinky purple color. They look like the same style, just in a different color. So I grabbed those. We have a receipt. This is black. Oh, these are a pair of Athleta pants. These are a size medium. And I don't get Athleta all the time, but these are the Studio wide leg pant. And wide leg, even with a little bit older styles, can still do really well. They're a size medium, like I already said that, didn't I? They're very, very stretchy, very comfortable. These would be great just lounge pants or just like a pair of athleisure type pants. I got this Under Armour polo. This is, my brother's just going to sell this. And it's in size extra large. Blue, short sleeve, athletic. Great. Another shirt for him to sell. This is a new with tags, Untuck It. For some reason, this one was priced the same as the other one. The other one wasn't new. So I know he'll want this one because I think he will think this is worth it. It's the Trebbiano shirt in a size medium. This one's a green with yellow and blue. Long sleeve men's dress shirt. Here's the other pair of Duluth. These ones are navy blue, so I'm not going to show you the tag because it's the exact same. Again, the larger women's size. We'll see how those do for me. Sometimes stuff sells different for different sellers. We have a Polo Golf. This looks vintage to me, so let me know if you know anything about this tag. It's in a size extra large, but the style of it looks very vintagey. It's brown, and then it has like a bigger pony logo. It's not the really big one, but it's bigger than the normal one. So maybe I'll do a little research. I only have one more thing, guys. And it's a pair of jeans. These are Citizens of Humanity, which I don't pick up all the time. These are the Isola jeans. And I think the last time I sold these around 25 to 30, so I was like, sure, I'll pick them up again. They're size 24, so they are a smaller size, but they're like a little bit of like a crop flare or a crop boot cut. So just a good quality pair of denim jeans. And that is it for the haul. So let me know down below what your favorite item was. For me, I don't know. I think the Lululemon dress, but that's not thrifted. Thrifted, I would say the Print Fresh pajama tops, just because I never hardly find those, so that was like pretty exciting for me. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you're having a great day and making good sales. All right, bye.